Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Goodrich. So Andy Goodrich's life is upended when his wife enters a rehab program, leaving him on his own with their young kids. Goodrich leans on Grace, his daughter, from his first marriage, as they ultimately evolves into a father she never knew she had. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so sorry, that was terrible. I should have read it first, but evidently, I think it's Michael Keaton. It's 6.3 on IMDb, 1,145 people rated so far. Never heard of it before, just found it tonight. Perfect timing. Michael Keaton, I believe, has a family. He has a daughter from a previous marriage that doesn't seem like they're too connected. When his wife goes to rehab, he's got to help everything around the home, and she helps. And who is that daughter, you're thinking? It's Mila Kunis. So, there you go. That's why I'm watching it, because of those two people. And I don't know anybody else. Oh, Nico Hiraga is in it. I've seen him in other things. So, again, still haven't fixed my lights. Working through all that. But this is, like I said, 6.3 and an hour and 50 minutes long. So, let's see if it's any good. Stick around. I'll let you know. Hey, everybody. We're at the credits of Goodrich. And there's a lot of positives about this movie. Love Michael Keaton. He continues to be awesome. And Mila Kunis was good, but it's not really about her. Yes, she's involved, and that's a big piece of it, but it's really about him. And it is what we thought. And if you give it more thought than I did, you get the movie you think you're going to get. You know, it's not an uplifting movie that you want to watch on a Saturday night, at least me. Not like it's not a downer, but it's more of a melodrama than it is something exciting to watch. So I kind of messed up by watching this, because it's, I'd rather, I don't know, big movie, fun, action, comedy, whatever, but that's not what I got. And so now you kind of know going into it, I thought it was relatable. So he has, Michael Keaton has two kids, they're twins, 9 years old, 4th grade, and of course his wife goes to rehab for 90 days. And so he's struggling with everything. He also has, I guess he runs a gallery for paintings, and he's struggling with all that. But evidently that life, that career, has led him away from his relationship with his first daughter from a different wife, which was Andie MacDowell, his first wife, and that's Mila Kunis, right? So there is that attempt to rekindle as they start seeing all of this. And there's a part where, I don't know, it all comes to head, but it doesn't go the way that I thought. Anyway, I can't elaborate anymore. Here's one of the biggest things. It's a long film, but Danny DeFerrari, or something like that, I'll say is his name, right? So I turned this on, and it was Josh Radnor. I was like, oh my gosh, he didn't even show up on the first page of IMDb. He plays Mila Kunis' husband in this. I'm watching it, I'm like, that's who it is. I was like, I'm surprised he's not there. No, you're totally wrong. So it brings me back to a whole different point. It's probably more interesting than I think the movie. The movie was good. It was interesting. It just didn't tickle my fancy tonight. But I'll come back to that real quick. There are so many doppelgangers out in Hollywood. I mean, if you don't know that, you should, right? If you're watching movies, there's so many people that look like each other. I can never rattle off the two names at once. I think of them, and I know, like Javier Bardem, is that his name? He looks like the other guy. I forget what the other guy's name is. But there's two of them. There's so many out there that look a lot like Margaret Robbie, and Jamie Priestley is another one. There's tons, right? And it starts to make you really think, like, do we live in a simulation and they're just reproducing great-looking people to be in Hollywood? But they seem like they're at the same time frame. Like, I mean, not the two I just gave, not Margaret and Jamie, but Javier Bardem and the other guy, which I can't remember his name, but there's so many like that. So, and that's cool. This is the first time I've actually rediscovered one. Like, I've seen them all before. I recognize it. I've seen it on TikTok or Facebook. This is the first time I saw Danny DeFerrari and Josh Radnor. They're twins. They're exactly the same people. Maybe they are, and that's how they get more gigs. You know what I mean? Just under different names. I thought that was phenomenal. So, if you want to check it out, check it out. If you already know what I'm talking about, awesome. But anyway, back to the movie. It was good. Felt a little long, felt a little boring at times. I was on my phone a lot. I was into it. I was into what was going on. I liked Michael Keaton, like I said. The storyline was kind of relatable, but it just felt like a drug on, you know? And I don't know, I felt like the ending started to go down a new creative kind of path, and then it didn't. And it just came full circle, and really not a lot of closure or anything like that, I don't think, in my opinion. But well acted, interesting. It's, you know, I shouldn't say interesting because it didn't hold my interest, but the plot line, I don't know, everything that was the storyline was an interesting storyline. Just hard for an hour and 50 minutes. So, but it allows a lot of depth. You understand everything. There was one other person that was in it that I enjoyed. Where's he at? Oh, Kevin Pollak. I didn't know he was in it. I didn't scroll all the way, but he was in it as well. He's his like business partner. Anyway, that's it. So hopefully that was helpful. The best part about it is there are 2 different Josh Radners out there, and now you know. So thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.